for 900,000. But it didn't. So I said, but at first, when you see the 2.6, you go. Well, when you start to see what they did to.
Yeah. The prices are inflated. There are a lot of price reductions going on almost every day too.
Is it?
It's not perceived well by buyers.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? But you keep dropping the price. That's how I would look.
Yeah, that's the question they ask, what's wrong with it for? Why hasn't it sold? So, we don't like to do that. Sometimes you have to. It's like if you put something in at a price that you like as a realtor, if I don't think it's the right price, but it's what the seller wants to try. I warn them about it, and then I also say, look, the market's going to tell you pretty quick. If you don't get any showings in 2 weeks, that's the reason. So, and then I usually give them 2-week deadline before I'll take it. I don't want to get involved.
It's something that's
It's not worth the effort. Yeah. Mr. Sandy.
It's all right. Nancy,
The mics are on, be careful.
I'm sorry.
The mics are on. Right. That's okay, we can chit chat about that.
That's Nancy.
We just got to have the nail one.
Where?
Yeah,
One is a way out. I think she brushed it. He just lost his breath.
Well, here, I don't know, maybe my numbers aren't way off, but they are off. I was way off.
Say them now.
That's just 1,366.05. Really common name.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
That one?
Yeah, that's the one.
How can it be? Because I get exactly what they've got, 540.
I like it.
And in his death, he's still creating it.
I kind of like it.
Yes. That red ring. He loves the guy. Oh,
That is this. Okay, that's the dimension. Okay, for example, garages.
Oh, the garage.
So,
But they were only,
feeling about the new houses. With that park here,
shopping.
and I got a big driveway here. Okay, that. You can take all of it, this together here, here's the house. Okay, is
The other one
is
is
the-
take pills.
the garage.
now the garage is existing, right?
Yeah. There, but 18 is quit taking one of my dogs sick. Because I woke up in the morning, 5:20, I had absolutely no balance, so 30% of that 156. And that's 126. And it was down here running around in the fog. Then the new brain is, wow, where are you? What side is?
Yeah.
Balance is says about 47. It's not great. It hasn't been great for a while.
Yeah.
So I quit taking it. They still good on the brain is foggy. And I tried to send my doctor right now. Doctors plural. Note saying I stopped taking it for the following reasons. I take and their email says to do. So now. Then I take. And when I believe 740.
That's okay.
37. Yeah, I knew he did.
So, but it's
Thanks. 8310. Plus, this was an adventure. There she is.
Yeah.
That's, it's like, how's the Richardson plan?
Did you hear that Bill had his knee operated on?
I knew he'd been putting it off for 20 years.
It's going as well as he might have hoped. you know, it's not, he's 85 and he's a good guy, 86,
Keep going.
87?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's 5 years older than I am.
oh, anyhow, and big guy. And, you know, the bounce back time, it's a little longer. And these are hard. I worked physical therapy aide for a while. And I worked in the hospital and pharmacy. And, you know, shoulders are easier than knees. Yeah,
My brothers were putting it on.
yeah, even hips are easier. Knees are the worst. Yeah,
My son's had that, and he's waiting for the other hip.
Yeah.
And he's waiting for a knee, because he's been compensating for the hip with the knee. And one thing led to another.
yeah.
Yep.
Knees
Yeah.
take 6
This part here is fine.
Sometimes, I mean, some people are lucky, but in general, and knees sometimes have to get redone, you know? They're getting better at the process, but anyhow. Question, Sandy, like a planning board question.
Right.
When Mike and I put our addition on, remember that woman that was the CEO? I can't think of it. Anyhow, she told us, and it stuck with Mike, I had kind of forgotten about it, that you can only cover 25% of your property with buildings. Is that? I couldn't find it in here anywhere.
But by the way, the mic is on, so be careful what you say.
I'll try to-
You have information, so
No, that's fine, I want everybody to know that.
Well, my question is, since I'm learning, is there anything on the books that says buildings, you know, these small lots, whatever, which is ours?
Yeah.
That we can't cover more than 25%.
I know, I'm sitting in that chair for us.
Have you ever heard that 25% rule covering, so that like a garage, your driveway, your building?
Yeah.
Can't occupy, this is just a question.
Well, that's.
Impervious areas, yeah, is there any?
No impervious, yeah.
Is there any
Uh,
ratio?
I don't know if there's a ratio. This is all non-conforming laws.
So it's 9:30.
So,
But I remember when
Okay.
we were getting a permit,
Yeah.
that was one of the caveats to this, we had to be careful because we have a small loan,
mhm.
how much we were having on. Couldn't
It's-
cause that impervious covering to be. And I even asked, well, I do want to get, you know, my garage bigger in the future.
Yeah.
4 years later, it never happened, but she said, that's okay, because your driveway, the garage is. So I was
Really
able to get to the full width of the driveway. Maybe it's.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Normally you get the contract,
Oh, this
they
is
sign it,
something.
right, it's good. But when
Because
if you see
it's-
something.
And we'll talk
Oh, yeah. There's-
in the now it's more,
Well, they go into where.
I would say.
right, but they are adding X number of square feet.
They're
I
doing
just-
that.
Decision on whether that's-
Yes. And then
Digital equipment.
how do septic systems work? When you add.
You can
Like, dude,
Well,
so the
Yeah,
homes
I
now
don't
are
know
like
what
this
they're
big, you know.
there's
So they
no
build it
room
for
for septic.
something.
Well, actually, I think. they-
Basically gave our son and his wife our house.
So now if you take.
So they.
But that's where they get their water from.
Yeah.
What do they do? They must have a holding.
But it was right there.
Gonna do.
I don't know. I don't know
It
if
doesn't
it's.
say anything on here. They're not listed.
The driveway.
They're in Ipswich.
Yeah.
They're living in our house in Ipswich.
know.
Our grandson was quite young, and they were living in a very
What's the point of being?
high traffic area.
You have to ask.
Ipswich, right on the main
I
line.
like that one too, but I'm reading it.
And it was a dive. That is all they can afford.
20% is 958.
Don't be bad.
That's 1% more.
Okay,
Okay, so they want to 7. But this is already way over because of the driveways. But
That's what I got. That's what it is.
Just be able to get a slow.
So.
It was already on.
Let's do that. Really more. What foundation?
It's reading films.
I think the only time is that. Otherwise, I'm curious. I guess the next one.
You know, because you-
Unfortunately. Yeah.
That's great, isn't it?
It's amazing, because it forces you to be tourist.
So.
So often things that I love, a whole lot of us.
She was. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You always- because otherwise they get too busy.
When she.
Oh. You just give them a room and say.
She had nothing but magic number. She wasn't.
I am a people person.
It hadn't been an issue. I am nothing, but I lived literally was for a while. It makes too much. Oh, yeah. Big time.
The world is noisy
Um,
already.
Well, it is.
I don't see much about it, but if-
The word is. I don't think you can't get it. She told some people have to help, but nobody does. Some people have to have. They feel like they're like.
It's in the, yeah, yeah.
Sit in the chair in the middle of the ball. All trying to think about this, but that's not all, you know, I gotta eat them.
Hi, Frank. Yeah, you are.
That's why they.
Because you were sorry. Yeah. That's what she done.
Yeah.
They're on there.
Good. The dirt's for that.
Nobody listens to well.
Are the wrong guy.
I mean,
I always.
water we had. I
don't care.
know about the water, places to go.
Well, spring was good, but summer nice.
Trees.
Oh, oh, it's swell.
Big funds.
6 o'clock and I was well, my paperwork. We will call this meeting to order. It is 6 o'clock. This is the Wednesday, June 24th, 2026 meeting of the Lincolnville Planning Board and we are open. First thing we'd like to do is introduce everybody that's up here. So,
John Richardson, member.
Dick Vermeulen member.
Earl Brown, member.
Dick Butler, Chair.
Greg Terry, code officer.
Anything wrong with
Nancy Weezer stuff.
Okay, so the first order of business is a review of the minutes from the meeting of May 27th. I'm assuming everybody's looked at them. Anybody have any questions or changes or comments? And if not,
make a motion to accept the minutes of planning board meeting, May 27th, 2026.
second. I'll second that. Any comments? Okay, all in favor? No opposed. Second item on the agenda is James and Sarah Nelson are requesting to install a poured foundation to their camp and then would like to add an upstairs bedroom. Additionally, they would like to add a deck onto the roadside of their camp. The camp located at 12 Loonsfry Lane, map 3, lot 31. Sarah Nelson will be presenting, and I'm assuming that's you, Ms. Nelson. Okay. Would you please? After you.
Afternoon. Thank you for your time tonight. I'm here because, as you pointed out, I would like to discuss the 12 Mooncry Lane property on Norton's Pond. We would like to pour a foundation to stabilize the building. We would like to, I will add 30%, but probably should have been 33%, which changed from 163 square feet to 179. Because I think you're allowed to have 30.
Say that again?
Is it 30? Is it a third or is it 30%?
30%.
It's 30%. Okay, so I was okay then. All right. So add 30%, which was a 163 square feet. Upstairs, we're going to add a bathroom and to alleviate the concerns of just lost my language of the impervious soils there. We are going to mitigate the existing driveway and alter it just to one piece. And then we're going to reconfigure the dormers.
Okay, well, the first thing I would like to say is that, and this is if we were just looking at the current home footprint, not looking into the garage. The 20-foot 6-inch plus or times 8-foot expansion is more than would make it more than 30%, improving just the footprint of that. It would be it's slightly over because if you add multiply 20.5 times 8, it comes out to exactly 164. And when it comes out to 164, that's 30+% of the expansion. So your 163 is not correct. If you've got the numbers, the other numbers are correct. See what I'm saying? But that's not the problem. So would you like to expand on it since you're the code enforcement gentleman?
If I say something wrong, that's like so.
Okay.
The bottom line here is this. The property is already way over 20%. What the applicant is asking you to approve, she does not want to go over the existing 20%. So what is allowable? The driveways are both impervious surfaces, according to DEP, which means when you're in shoreline zoning, that counts as part of the lot coverage. Not shoreline zoning, it does not. So what the applicant is asking is this. I'm not going to change anything on this design except adding on a porch. What I'm asking the planning board to do today is give up that amount of my driveway and make it grass and nothing.
Right, that's how I understood it.
Therefore, she hasn't changed anything of the existing coverage. And so it makes it legal what she's requesting.
Except that it's more than 30%.
Yeah, but she's not changing the percent of lot coverage. He's taking what is there, okay? She's taking away some of the driveway. Whatever the deck amounts to with square footage. He's saying, I'm gonna give you that square footage back as pervious surface with the driveway. I'm making my driveway smaller so you can approve. And I have not got any more lot coverage than I started with.
That's the lot coverage.
That's what we're talking about, 20% lot coverage.
Yeah, I'm talking about 30% of the expansion.
Building coverage,
the building.
the building
The
size.
footprint coverage,
Oh, I didn't find she exceeded that.
yes, that's what I just said.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, on the, let's see, hold on a minute. She was allowed. Now we're talking about mathematics. Is what it is, okay. Bear with me a second.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
The porch. I don't see that in the design drawings. Is the porch actually part of the living area?
It's on the second. Oh, the porch is part of the, okay, the 30%, it only is pertaining to the square footage of the existing building. Has nothing to do with garage,
Mhm.
okay?
That was
No,
my
what she's
question.
saying, she doesn't show the porch on the drawings.
Yes.
No, it's on the drawing, but not on the not on the,
It's not on the layout.
In other words, you're looking for the bird's eye to be on the drawing there.
Yeah, this is the current drawing.
Okay,
And then when we get to the proposed new
okay,
footprint,
what? you were
I don't
saying?
see,
yeah, it's.
oh, the porch is off the kitchen. I'm
It's on the
sorry.
proposed, yes.
Is it?
Okay, so anyway. Back to the thing you were looking for.
Okay, but what, Frank, what I'm saying is that this is, the existing footprint is 543.25 square feet.
Okay,
Okay.
what I have is the existing house. The existing house is according to the tax assessor. The existing house is 520 square feet. That's the existing house. And if you take 30% of that existing house, that brings it up to 676 square feet.
But that number is incorrect, the tax assessor,
Well, when
according to the map.
well, the tax assessor is supposed to develop physically negative. So I have to go over the tax assessor numbers when I'm looking at these. So anyway, on to your train of thought there. So you're saying that that figure I just gave does not include. Give it a second. Of their current 520, they want to add on.
164 square feet.
64 square feet.
Hmm.
Okay, so that makes it a difference about 7 feet. The difference is 7 feet. Only. If the tax assessor says it's 520 square feet, 30% of that is 156. Added together, that equals 676 square feet. And she wants to add to that, let's say the 163 feet.
It's 160. The math is wrong on the.
That's what I'm saying. If it's 164, then what you're ending up with is 0, 4, 6, 7, 8. You're ending up with 840, and she should be allowed to go up to 923.
Okay. Can someone help me with this, please? Because I'm looking at from the applicant.
Yep.
And she said the building is 26.6 inches by 20 feet, 6 inches.
Correct.
Well, that is 543.25, not 520.
And what I'm saying, that's not what the tax assessor said.
But if that is the existing building,
So then what we would be at a point of, it has to be physically measured by the code officer or the planning board to get to answer.
how comfortable are you with these numbers, Ms. Nelson?
I have given it my very best effort.
So I understand, and nobody's trying to nitpick here, but we're trying to get to exactly what the footprint of the house was and what it's going to
Did
be.
you physically go out and measure it
I had an assistant that did,
with your husband?
yes.
Okay. Just kidding.
So here's the problem. As I see it, well, please, comments would be helpful here. But the existing building is 543.25 square feet. That's what you've got written down here.
That is what I have.
Okay. The proposed building is going to be 543.25 square feet plus an additional 164.
That is what I
Okay.
had written.
Right.
So based on what you're saying, if the 543 is correct, what's 30% of 543?
Well, that's what you hadn't let me finish.
Oh, sorry, didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, so 30% of 543 is, sorry, the 164 brings it over 30%. It's not a lot over, but it's still over 30%. We're talking about shoreline zoning within the 75-foot range. And
Could you help me with that math? Because I have 162.975.
for what?
The addition.
The addition, the 30%. Maybe I'm doing the math wrong.
Yeah, well, you did.
What I did was,
What did you?
I did 543.25
Yeah,
times 30%. And I got 162.975 and I rounded up to, so maybe that was me rounding up that,
well,
am I wrong?
I think Dick's right. We need,
no, you're over 30%. And if your numbers come up at 162, you're even more over 30%.
Okay, how can we problem solve this? Because I'm not really sure what I,
Okay, well, hold on a second. 43.
maybe I did the math.
707.25. Okay, so if you take 543 and add 30% of that, you come up with a figure of 629. 6292. I take the 543 and I add 164 to that. I'm over. Yeah. I'm up 707. 6290 was what was allowed with a 30%.
What did you come up with, 707?
Yeah. So what they're saying, it did exceed the 30%. Okay. So what that means, you'd have to do something. Chop the deck a little bit.
Yeah,
Instead,
I calculated. I think if you just took 6 inches off the deck, you'd be fine.
A deck modification.
So what I'm hearing is 7 feet,
6 inches.
6 inches rather than 8 feet.
Yeah, and it's minor, and we're not being nitpicking, but it is shoreline zoning, and we have to follow it.
Dude, I get it. I mean, yes, sir, I understand. I
Okay.
understand.
Okay.
So Frank, what would be the legal the legal document that we use to measure this, from the taxes assessors records or from what Sarah has provided us?
Well, see, that's a valid question. Okay, did the tax assessor do it right? So
We don't know.
what I would offer to the applicant, I would go out and physically measure with her or by myself. And then come back and take a look.
Well, I think we can question the tax assessment on this one because the tax assessor has that lot at 0.07 acres. But if you do the multiplication, it's 0.11 and change acres. So,
Well, that's what it says it was.
yeah,
So if you wanted to do this, you could make this contingency predicated on what we find. That if I went out and with or without, and I vary for what is the right number of the size of the deck. And that would be what would be approved by the planning board, or you could make it contingent. And have it come back on the next planning board meeting.
no, we don't want to do
No, we don't do that.
So
My question, Sarah, if what we're saying here for numbers is correct, are you fine with making the deck 7 foot 6 inches
Totally.
instead of 8?
yeah,
I don't think that's a big-
that's the best
is that a-
solution. to me.
I'm going on my best assumption that that's not a really big deal for me to do that. or for the builder to do
I
that?
wouldn't think so.
Okay. Yeah,
Does anybody else have any thoughts on that? Ms. Richardson?
Pardon me, but I'm still confused about where the deck lands on this. Because what I'm seeing is that
It's not, no,
this,
it's not that.
okay, but isn't
Oh,
this
okay.
footprint larger already
That
than
what-
the original footprint was?
No, because what you're seeing here is, these are, that's where the foundation is going in, they're gonna put a foundation under it,
Okay,
I believe, but this footprint is still the same, 543.25. It doesn't show the deck on this drawing,
okay.
it shows it on,
Is this the deck right here?
yeah,
Okay.
it's it on this one. Right here, see, they show the deck going on.
He was looking for it in the bigger blow up.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's not on the big
Yeah.
wall.
It's not,
Okay.
it's not, you're right. Not on the big.
Okay, so, all right. I guess that answers my question. But does the deck count as square footage?
Yeah, that's what the issue is. Taking the existing foundations to about 30% of this increase. What the math is showing that the increase was greater than 20%.
Because of the deck.
Greater than 30% on them.
So the planning board is offering the applicant, if you will change the size of the deck here now,
Yeah,
we'll make a modification on the building for application. That she would be approved of Dr. Weather's plan.
okay. Thank you.
So are you going to measure, excuse me, measure this?
No, the planning board is offering her, what I heard. If they will cut the size of it now. So that it's only 20, that the deck is only 30%.
Yeah,
Right.
Then they'll approve it.
Correct.
Okay.
and I.
well, we have to vote on it, but we're just talking about it. Is everybody okay with that? We're going to approve the application with the contingency that the deck size is reduced to 7 feet 6 inches in order to meet the 30% threshold. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
And we'll change-
Sarah, you all right with that?
Yes, I am.
Will you elaborate on?
Okay,
So is that your motion, Dick?
yeah,
I'll second that motion.
okay. Any further discussion on it?
So make,
Okay, so we're going to make it, what I just said, I'll. All right, and so let's take a vote, please. All in favor? Okay,
my question, what size is going to be on the building permit application that they're signing to?
what size?
What size is the deck gonna be?
7'6" by 26, 20.6.
Okay, so.
Well, not point, 20 feet 6 inches by 7 feet 6
Okay,
inches.
so I would make a notation, this is the contingency to approve.
Okay,
And then we make a modification on the proposal.
so I need a pen, this is a pen. So today is the 24th. Is that a pencil or pen? I want a pen.
Okay, and should I give someone some money?
Don't say that.
You don't rephrase that.
Okay, I will do that. Yep. All right, we're good to go. Thank you very much. I appreciate your
Thanks.
understanding and flexibility and problem solving with that.
Sure.
Um,
Sorry, please.
not intentional, very. Frank knows me well to know that. Yeah. That's with that. Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
See ya.
Excuse me, so you're doing the notation in the original land use application by reducing it?
Yes, we're saying the deck size is to be reduced to 20 foot 6 inches by 7 foot 6 inches to stay within the 30% threshold.
Is that the only modification?
That's the only contingency.
You don't like it?
It's better than 8 feet versus
Look at that
6,
picture.
7.
Oh, look at
I can hear a lot.
Oh.
I can hear a lot.
No. So,
Good job. Good job.
Okay, so no further.
I defy anyone 10 years from now to figure out how to.
Well, I think we got a little confused. Yeah, I think we get confused between 20%
Leave that.
lot size application and the 30%
Okay.
change.
And the fact that the tax
Yes,
assessor
yes.
measurements are different than the applicant.
Yes,
That added.
exactly.
Yes.
So she's getting a break on her taxes to boot.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a good planning.
Okay, so
Full service.
We're getting
shall
notoriety.
we adjourn? Anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to adjourn. Second,
All in favor? We are adjourned.
we'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, we'll be back tomorrow.
Anything we need to know about that?
Dick will not be back tomorrow.
I'm not gonna be here.
Okay.
No, that's.
Too bad, isn't it?
I can't begin.
Oh, okay.
We have another application. Because lawyer couldn't make it here tonight. Are you dying for a quorum? Yes. Are you? The town attorney's. I'll be here. What time?
6.
I'll be here.
Well,
I'm gonna be here.
okay. You sure?
I'll be here.
Okay.
Haven't missed one yet.
How many
is it for?
3.
Three.
That could just 4. You're not gonna be there.
No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'll talk to you when we're finished. Please. Okay, so we're adjourned, guys. Thank you.